Grim, level 9 upgrade. Today I'm going to be installing STRC's aluminum rear axle carriers. These were donated to me by Angry Cantaloupes RC. Thanks a ton, man. Well guys, let's go ahead and get these installed. First thing to do is to remove both rear tires by undoing the 4mm nut that holds them on. Once you get the rear tire off, you need to go ahead and get this wheel hex hub off. So I'm going to get a flathead screwdriver, I'm going to pry it in between the hex hub and the axle carrier, twist it, and it'll pop right on off. Next I need to go ahead and remove the axle pin, followed by the Teflon washer, and now I need to remove this screw that holds on the camber link. Once that's taken care of, I need to go ahead and remove this pin. Once I remove the pin, all you have to do is pull the axle carrier off of the drive shaft, and all that's left now is to go ahead and push out the bearings that are inside. Once you get both bearings out, you can easily just slide them right into the new axle carrier. Once both bearings are installed, all I have to do is slide the drive shaft right on through, and then reattach it to the A-arm by redoing the pin that holds it in. So before I move on, there's something I should go ahead and mention about the pin. I'm going to be using a screw pin. However, if you have a king pin, the ones that use the E-clips, you can go ahead and tighten this grub screw and it'll hold the king pin in place. But since I don't have a king pin, I'm not going to be tightening this grub screw down. Next step is to go ahead and reattach the camber link by redoing this screw. Now it's time for another important note. With this screw, since it is going to be screwed into aluminum, you are going to need some thread locker. However, if you don't have any thread locker, you can go ahead and, if you have it, use a longer screw that's going to come out the other end and then cap it off with a 3mm nut. Once this is taken care of, you can go ahead and move back on to the wheel hex hub. First of all, you're going to apply the Teflon washer. Slide that all the way down, followed by the axle pin. Slide it right through the hole. Make sure that it's even on each side. And then you're going to get the wheel hex hub and snap that back on. All that's left is to go ahead and reattach the tire. As for the other side, it's the same exact process. Here's before, and here is after, guys. Check that out. It does look good, but on top of that, it does give you a little bit of towing, so it's going to give you that good driving edge. Thank you very much, Angry Cantaloupes, for this donation. And that was Grimm's level 9 upgrade.